Hi there, and welcome back to Honey Bear Ventures. In this episode, we want to share a little bit of Robert's recovery. He has started physical therapy, and so we're going to take you along for that. And he's also going to talk a little bit about his recovery and the exercises he's doing. I do want to say one thing before we start. I want to make it really clear. Again, we've said before, we're not doctors, we're not physical therapists, so we're not actually sharing medical advice with you. So please don't feel like this is medical advice if you're having this procedure done. We're simply sharing our experience with knee replacement surgery and the things that Robert is doing and how that's affecting his recovery with his knee replacement. So anyway, thank you for joining us, and we appreciate you coming along for the ride. Robert started physical therapy 11 days after surgery. His first appointment was more of an evaluation than an actual therapy session. This therapy session is actually his second and occurred after his follow-up appointment. The therapist had him use a stationary bike to help with range of motion. He is actually using the muscles in his left leg to create passive motion for his right leg. The therapist then had him use a rocker to help build strength in his calf muscles. So they're going to put a little heat on his knee, and then we'll be done for the day. And here I'll just do a little close-up. They took the steri strips off, so there's what's left. The wound. How you feeling, Annie?
Great.
Good.
Ready to run a marathon.
Looking better and better all the time. It's just scabbed over now. So just to follow up with y'all, it's physical therapy time. So Robert's doing some of his physical therapy exercises. And his range of motion's getting better and better in his leg. So Robert is doing his exercises again. We are now 2.5 weeks out from surgery, and this is one of the exercises that is helping him get some
strength. It gets strength up in here because you're pushing you're using these muscles here. So it kind of supports the knee. It helps support the knee. Because what you'll find is when you have this knee surgery, it's not the knee that really bothers you. It does for the first few days. Is where they connect the joints up to the knee, but it's the muscle in here that's super tight, where they had to pull that out of the way to get to everything in there, and that's where you're going to find the most tightness and pain is in this part. So strengthening it up is your best bet, but don't do unless your doctor tells you to do it. I'm not a doctor. You have to go on his plan on what he wants you to do and what he doesn't want you to do. So
yeah, we want to make it clear we are not doctors, we are not physical therapists, we are simply sharing our experience and our journey with knee replacement surgery. But our biggest suggestion that we have for you is to follow your doctor and your physical therapist's instructions. Right. Do what they tell you, because they're going to be the best to help you get your mobility back. Don't necessarily follow what we're doing. We're just doing what our doctor's telling us to do. But
my doctor said that he liked this idea of doing this. I talked to a physical therapist later on, and he says he wasn't super happy about this because he thought that this is being active, and he would rather be being a little more passive. But since my doctor cleared it, I decided to just keep on doing it. It's not taxing on the knee. You could just feel it right in here as your muscles are working. So I do this, and then I do stretching also. So I stretch the knee on out, by putting it up on here and then pushing down on my knee. And then the other one is I sit tall in the chair and pull this as back as I can, which I'm getting a lot more movement out of it now. I actually was on a bike at the last physical therapist appointment. I was on the bike and was actually able to go all the way around with the pedal. Now I'm not doing it with force, it's more of a passive, just trying to get the pedal to go all the way around to stretch it out. It hurts, I'm telling you guys, it does hurt, but you just got to push through it and let your pain be your guide. So just do what they tell you to do what the doctor tells you to do. Make sure you're getting movement in this thing. All right, now I'm doing this right around 4 times a day. So I do this for about 10 minutes.
And so for anybody that hasn't found out or figured out yet, we live full-time in our RV. So that's part of our RV life journey, as well as part of a knee replacement surgery journey. So Robert's actually using the shower chair that we got for this because we don't have a regular sitting chair.
And I never really needed it. When I got into our shower and stuff like that, I was able to stand and stuff. It's when you get through the surgery, first night you won't be able to take a shower. It's going to be your roughest night out of all of them. You won't probably sleep at all that night. And you're going, oh my gosh, what did I get myself into? First 3 days are really, really bad. Then once you get through your first 3 days, it seemed like everything started to feel a lot better after that, where the pain started going away. I was using a lot less of the oxy. They gave me oxycodone, and I was using, and it's the small milligram. It's only 5 milligrams, so it's not a lot. And I'm really good at just getting off that stuff. I don't like the way it makes me feel. So I'm really good at just getting off of it when I didn't need it. But it did come back, pain came back again a little bit more. And it just ebbs and flows. So each day yesterday I was very little pain. I was actually walking without a limp or anything else. But the other thing I'm also dealing with is a nerve pain. It's going all the way from my glute, all the way down my leg, and it's going all the way to the side here. And I'm actually having a lot of problems at night sleeping with this. So I'm trying to stretch it out. I'm going to bring it up to the physical therapist and see what the physical therapist says. So maybe he can give me some stretching exercises and stuff like that. But I think it's from being immobile, but you have to be. You can't just keep moving around because you got to get the swelling down from your knee. So what really helped me, the doctor says you need to do ice and heat. And I'm thinking, I don't know. I think it just need ice because that'll help the pain. And at first it does. But I tell you what, I took that next step after I started doing the ice and heat. Heating up the muscles in here, because they're so tight, will help you out a lot. So you can ice the knee, get that swelling to come on down, and then put heat on here for 10 minutes or so, and then ice the knee back down again. So that seemed to be a really good combination. It worked well for me. So,
but again, don't do anything without running it by a doctor or a physical therapist, because we don't want to lead you astray and have.
And that's what my doctor told me. That's what he wanted me to do.
But we don't want to do something that goes against what your doctor tells you to do, because we don't want to mess up your recovery. So that's just what's helped us, and you can always check with your doctor about that.
But as you can see, I'm walking around. Really not limping or anything else. Do I feel it? Yes. Is it weak? Yes. But the more I can walk, I figure straight, the more I'm strengthening those muscles on up that are real weak right now from the surgery. So, but you can see I'm walking around fine.
And he's been off the walker since about last Wednesday. It's now Sunday.
And again, this is from the doctor. Doctor said I can get off the walker, so.
Yeah, don't take that as our advice for you to do that.
Exactly. But pain during the day is very minimal. At nighttime, it seems to be a lot worse, but that's pain from, I think, the whole process. So, I'll let you know how I get through this part of it. This is very common. I heard from the doctor, so I'll let you know what the physical therapist tells me to do, or maybe he starts doing that with me there. I'll do physical therapy tomorrow morning.
So check back in with us. We'll update you when we have more progress to share with you.
Yeah.
So we'll see you soon.
See you soon.